Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and of course, good morning. How you're doing? It's Wednesday, it's a double stream day. Woo! Just like Ric Flair. Woo! We're going to be playing some more Legend of Keepers today. I'm just going to double check something before we get too into doing anything else. As to the exact date that Below Zero, the new Subnautica game, is officially released. Because I had the impression that it was... Oh man, when was it? I forget exactly when it was supposed to be now. I had the impression it was like the middle of May, and we're getting into the middle of the May. The middle of the May? Yes, sure. The middle of May. And May 14th. Fuck, that's 2 days. What day is it today? Wednesday. So today and then tomorrow and then the 14th is Friday? Friday? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Cool. 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 Hi. 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 But in the meantime, we're going to be playing Legend of Keepers.
Are you a slave master in search of something new? Are you an enchantress with
skip.
an ever-insufficient
Hello.
magic
Skip.
budget?
I want to skip.
Are you a misunderstood?
Thank you. Okay. Okay. Right, so we are here. Let's load it up.
Let's get to work.
Yep, let's get to work. Right, we're week 30 of this particular run. We've got 5 artifacts, one of which grants 50% to apply Frostbite 2 with monsters attacks which deal morale. We've got a tar ball, so heroes affected by burn lose minus 30 speed. Ice damage from monsters attacks are dealt to the target's fire resistance if it is lower than the ice resistance, which is pretty cool. We've got our Mammon's Bridget Bone, which monsters placed in a group containing only skeletons gain 15 to all resistances and 30 to armor. And then we also have the Cheerleader's Pom-Pom, which means we can only place one group of monsters, but their maximum life is increased by half, and their power is increased by half, which is pretty cool. So if you take a look here, we have this big bunch of there's a bunch of skeletons, and these guys are just hanging out and not really doing anything. Hi, Rise, how you doing? So yeah. So I'm kind of hoping that we get to we need to get this one to level 4 and this one to level 4, so then they'll be max level. It would be really nice if we could get some more skeletons, so that then if we want to, we could maybe get rid of the Cheerleader's Pom-Pom and have just two sets of skeleton things. That would be nice, but yeah, whatever. Good, thanks for sucking at Apex. Oh no. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm a bit tired, but yeah, I'm all right because I did my D&D stream last night with the people over at Let's Quest, which was a lot of fun. And we stopped we'd done one round of combat, and then we had to stop because it was almost 11 o'clock, and I was like, no, I just want to carry on. Pip, hello. How you doing? So I think we're going to go to the merchant and see if I can get another skeleton. Oh, I can. So that's cool. Let's get him. Okay. And then yeah, I'm going to keep. Oh, he's level 3 as well. That's useful. You're not quite at the end of the VOD yet. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you're watching it. You look like you were having a great time. I was having a great time. I thoroughly enjoyed being a very big ogre boy, orc boy, even. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And it was nice to be kind of like not in the DM chair as well. He's all hello, hi, thank you for stopping by last night. That was very very appreciated. Yep. No, that's fair enough. Yeah, you giggled lots. Okay, good. That's great. That's good to hear. All right, let's check in on our intern. Man, 400 is a lot, but it is 30 armor. There we go. And I was having a shit time, so it was good to cheer up. Okay, cool. Well, that's even better then. Yeah, it was really fun. It was really fun, and I was super nervous because I'd never used D&D Beyond as a character. Like I use it occasionally to like create homebrew monsters and stuff, just because it lays it out in a nice little stat block for you. But then I usually take a screenshot of the stat block and put it in my Google Drive because that's where I have all of my stat blocks. Their maps are lovely. Pip, do you have you gotten to the bit where they're inside yet? Okay. Did you not recognize that map? Because it's the same map. I was like, oh my god, he's using the same map. I know this map. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, I like the dice rolling thing you guys had going. Yeah, that's all on D&D Beyond. Yeah, it's all on D&D Beyond. Yeah, I did get a bit worried because I was like, wait, is he gonna have like ghost things attack us? So yeah, it's all on D&D Beyond. So it's just about capturing that part of the screen and then just having it come up on there. That's all it is. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Pip's gonna DM for me first. Wait, what? Why do I need to find you players? Hang on. What? Okay, so the one we can upgrade is this one. Yeah, I think we'll leave that then. You only have bad friends. You're funny. What's this? An enthusiast has tracked an artifact to you and would like to buy it for a very attractive price. 200 gold is not a very attractive price. Get out of here. Alright, let's do some plundering. Find a monster. Upgrade a trap. Yeah, let's do that. Because I was going to upgrade a trap, but I was like, nah. Yeah, no, let's do that. Nice. The horn got upgraded to level 4 for free, and the new skeleton archer that I've just bought, who's not in the group yet, is injured. So that's kind of annoying, but you know, it could be worse. Let's go to the merchant again. Yes, this guy. Can I buy this guy as well? I can. Okay, we've got extra skellies just in case. we've got extra skellies should we ever need them. So that's good. And they're both level 3s as well, which means it won't take as long to... We won't have to spend too much to get them leveled up if we want to. We'll be right back? Okay. That's fine. Okay. Let me just have a swig of my tea. I'm not really awake today, I'll be honest. Okay, here we go. Alright. So, let's see what we've got. Honestly, we could probably do with a little bit more gold. But... and we could probably do with a master bonus, because we haven't done anything for the master for a while. And we are getting towards the end of this. So... I mean, there's always a chance that the master won't get a look in anyway. But I imagine once we get to the next champion phase, which will be in in a few weeks. I think it's like week 44. And we're in week 38. I think it's week 44. We get a hero, like, champion. So, I don't know. It's up to you. We do need the gold for what do we need it for? For training up the new skeletons that we got. That's what we need it for. But this particular one, number 3, is going to be quite hard because they do have a resting room. So, swings and roundabouts. Alright, here we go. And get ready to vote now. So, #1, #2, or #3 in the chat. For whichever one you decide that we should do. I think I might vote for number 3. I'm going to do that. Just in case you guys... Oh, Hazel's there. Hazel's there as well. Okay, here we go. Number 3 it is. Okay, so we don't want to put anything in this one. You can remember what was what? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so what we got here, we got damage and morale taken from traps reduced. It puts a dodge on people and does AoE bleeds. This one gains a random bonus at the start of his turn if the sage is not benefiting from any bonuses, and removes the penalty with the most stacks applied from all heroes at the start of his turn once. Okay, so he can kind of get rid of any debuffs once. And he does ice damage to the target at front, and he does nature damage to the target at front, and does poisons and breaks armor. Okay, well, we're not doing anything on this one. The next regular trap is going to be too late, so we're rallying Horn here. Right, they get to rest really early. And then they don't get a rest for a while, and then we get this. We get the bone zone. And then if they manage to get past the bone zone, they get that, and then they get the boss. Okay. That's fine. Found a little gobbo. Right, that's great. So that's just healed up all of the stuff that we just did with the morale. We're not going to get another turn after this, are we? No. That's it. Yeah, it's not going brilliantly. Although we're slowly getting there. We're slowly whittling the morale down. But not by much. What's this? Guaranteed critical. Oh, okay. Let's try and get a little bit more morale down. Alright, we're going to do our flame thing. Ooh, that did quite a lot. Let's do this again. Nice. Let's go for a bite. Let's kill this guy off. He's going to run away. And then we've just got this one guy left. And now he's going to run away. Sweet. Bone Zone prevails. Well, we've already got one of these. An oil cauldron. Honestly, I think the polar portal will probably be... I'm more likely to use the polar portal. Because there's quite a few things that do like frost damage. I don't really have anything that does fire damage at the moment. So fire weakness is not really going to be much use. And we already have one of these. So I guess we're taking the polar portal. But we did get a decent amount of gold, so that's good. Okay, let's go to the trainer. Let's train up this guy. There we go. Okay, Pip, you can take a little break. We can actually put this guy in, because he has this passive thing where monsters behind him take 25% less damage, which I think is a nice combo with the fact that this one applies shell to the monster at the front and haste to the one at the back, and then this one does enhanced resistance to the monster at the front and guaranteed critical to the one at the back. So I think that's quite a nice combo to have those together. Business trip. Let's do a business trip. Let's see. A Ring of Wrath. I don't really want that. Oh, but there's skeletons. There's skeletons on the other ones. I don't want to send. I don't want to send my Skelly boys. It's only 5 weeks, but. Do you know what? I'm going to send this Skelly boy. Because we come to all 43 and it's done anyway, so it's whatever. Let's do an event. Some kind of ogre pretending to be a monster trainer offers you his services in exchange for some fresh blood. One of your employees could help you lower the price. But we don't have one of those. I don't care about these guys. Hi Grayson, how you doing? How are you doing? Okay, let's rent out that, and then we got the champ. Here comes the champion. Here comes the champion. Alright. You alright? Shumperful, hello. Good morning. So we got a nice setup now with our Skelly boys. Alright. So we are going to... What's this one? This is... Oh, that heals their life. Okay. In that case, Rallying Horn's going to go up front. Then we come to Bone Daddy. We have the spell, we have the Bone Daddy, we have the second trap. Which We could put the frostbite in, but I feel like the pile of bones is going to be better here, just because they're going to heal up in this place. All right, and then what we got here is our actual dudes that we're fighting. This one does a heal after a fight once. We've got this one who's just got extra armor. And we've got this one, so when his life is under 35%, damage taken from attacks is reduced. And when his life is above 35%, damage dealt increased by 35% and deals 100% of final damage to the monster positioned just behind the target. And does a lot of broken armor. Shit. Yep, that's you. That's you. You're a skeleton dog that's bigger than a skeleton bull. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind giving us an increased armor, we're going to need it because this guy breaks armor, and that's not good. it's just not good. All right, and then I think we're good. Let's confirm. Fresh meat. Run, little gobbo. Run. Alright, blow your horn. Okay, let's do some intimidation. It's good. So now their morale taken from attacks and traps increased by 50%. Let's spectral claw them. How did I go on last night? Very well. Yeah, it was really good. Really good fun. It's been a really long time since I've had an opportunity to play D&D as a character rather than being the DM. So I was really nervous, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was really, really good fun. And I can't wait to go back and next week and to do more fighting. Ah, damn it. I was hoping I might be able to get one more. It is very nice. It is very nice to play for a change. Alright, here we go. Skelly Bones. Let's just demoralize them a little bit more. Let's do Flame of Wrath. Because now these two have the fire thing. Yeah, that's fun. I can do that too. But I'm not going to. I'm going to do that one to get you do some bleeding. Oh, 4 damage. Let's demoralize them further. Now let's slow them down. There we go. Well, my dudes are holding their own so far. I don't know for how long. He only hit me for 4 again. Oh, that's funny. Monch. Oh, come on, he's got to be out of here soon, right? No? Alright, well, we'll stack some more bleeds on him then. Yeah, Bone Army has this. Yeah. There we go, he's down. That's the champ. The champ is down. This guy's going to run away soon. So I could bite, Or let's do some more demoralized. Let's keep that demoralized buff up because. Okay, big tanky skellies down. That's fine. Oh, if we do this one, the knight's gonna run away. Big coward that he is. And now it's just this one against these two. Victory!
Still alive. I mean, I knew you could do it. I am delighted to offer you a job
Who's this
with
bitch?
high responsibility. You are now permanently assigned to the defense of the dungeons in the Old Empire, as well as regular contracts. Don't go and enslave all of humanity, eh? We still need some for our dungeons.
My work here is done.
Oh, 40k points. I have no idea if that's good or not. I literally have no idea if that's good or not. But we did it.
I'm stronger now.
Level 11.
Torture, it's a passion.
Nice. Alright, talents. Which one was it we wanted? Was it this one? Yes, grants 20% chance to apply demoralized 2 with traps that deal morale. That's what we wanted. What great voice line. Could start saying that in the gym. Ah, I feel stronger now. Everyone will just look at you and go, okay. Right. Let's make sure we got our Twitch. Twitch is working. Twitch is working.
Let's get to work.
Let's get to work. Okay. To be honest, I like the Bone Daddy. Yeah, I mean, saying I'm stronger now in the gym is probably better than saying I love the smell of blood and sweat. Yes, if you were in the gym, that would probably be a better choice. Not if you stare down the other gym users. I mean, whatever floats your boat, baby. Whatever floats your boat. Okay, so let's see. Grayson's in this time. Grayson, you're a gargoyle. Congrats. Ryers, you're a ghost. Hazel, you're an ice skeleton. Tiny Pixels is a Naga. I'm an orc sorcerer. And Streamlabs is a dark magus. Of course it is. Okay. Let's go to the engineer first and start upgrading our traps, because we use the traps every time. And what's our artifact here? Oh, the chance to apply frostbite. Okay. Let's capture for 150 gold. Let's do another event. Team building, sure. Like we've not done anything yet. I can't send anyone on a business trip because I don't have enough. Don't have enough people. The R&D manager needs a guinea pig test to test a new mate. He's asking you to provide him with one of your employees. I can't. I only have this many employees. I can't. No. As much as I'd like to, we've not got anyone else to fill in the gap yet. Just lurking and causing mischief, absolutely. Okay, so first fight of this new week, this new month, I don't know, this new campaign, whatever you want to call it. We have a nice easy one. Grants us a monster, so that's great. So whichever one we do, we're going to get a monster. In which case, then it might be best to just go with the hardest difficulty, just so we get the most gold, which is number 3. I'm going to let you decide. Cast your votes. #1, #2, or #3 in the chat. #3 is the one that awards the most gold, but it is apparently the more difficult one, but I don't think it's actually that difficult. Just don't let me die. Oh, you'll die a lot. But you come back, so it's fine. It's not permanent. Alright. So, the support vote, if you'd like to help my monsters take less damage from attacks, then you can type #2 in the chat. If you want to be like Rise and help my enemies, then you can type #1 in the chat. Rise. Okay, who are we up against? Level 4s. Okay. That's not good. 2 level 4s and level 3 at the very beginning. Nature damage, physical damage, ice damage to the one at the back. Well, let's put Hazel at the back then. I guess Rise is probably going to go up front. You have the better armor, so we'll stick Rise in the front, and then Grayson, you're going in the middle. And then we have our first trap, Rallying Horn. Stick that in there. Then there's a spell. Then we have Bone Daddy, and then we have Group 2. What's your ice resistance? 35, 35, and 15. Streamlabs, you're going to go in the middle. Pip, you're going to go at the back, and I'm going to go at the front. And then we have the thing, and then there's another trap, which will put the pile of bones there, and then they come up against the boss. So hopefully they won't get as far as the boss, but who knows? Wow, Rise is dead already. Justice for voting against me? Yeah, well, maybe. I feel like these guys are just hitting particularly hard, and we don't really have anyone that's tanky particularly. So, yeah. Wow, we've managed to get the middle one down to like almost. Oh no, there you go. It's under 50 now. That's great. Let's do some more intimidation. Wow, middle one's likely to run away before the end of this fight. At this rate. Yep. Let's do some more Spectral Claw. Wow. Okay. Bone Daddy wins. So, we've got Psycho Imps, demons, Psycho Imps. We have a Skeleton Executioner. He does stuff to the center target, which is not something that happens very often. I kind of like his passives though. I kind of like this guy's passives. So he applies Terrified 2 when the Skeleton Executioner is attacked to the front target, and then applies Ice Weakness 3 to all heroes at the start of the Skeleton Executioner's turn. Oh no, that's if he's positioned in either the front or the back. So if he's positioned at the front, he does Terrified, and if he's positioned at the back, he does Ice Weakness. That could be nice to combo with some of my other some of my other things. Okay. So does anyone else do ice? This one does ice. Does air. Does air. Okay. Okay, Grayson, you can go and take a little rest. Okay, we've got 316 gold, which is not a lot. Let's see what we've got here. We've got another Skelly boy. We've got this one, ice weakness. Problem is, with the way that the positioning of the traps has been recently, it's, if I'm gonna do something, if I was gonna take a trap like this, which applies ice weakness 5, I'd have to put that at the start, which means the trumpet guy is essentially useless. Because most of the time we get the trumpet guy, and then the next time we get the trap, it's like just before our boss guy. In which case, ice weakness is going to be useless. So we'd have to put this at the front, which means then that the little goblin trumpet dude is not going to be used. And I feel like that is more useful than ice weakness at this point. But I am going to take Shumperful. Does trumpet not work on boss? I mean, it might. But I think at that point, like the boss can get enraged in other ways. I don't know. I just don't think it's yeah. I just don't think it's worth it. I think I'd much rather have the demoralizing earlier and the enrage on my monsters and the intern than I would on the boss. So I'm gonna Shumperful, you're in. We've got quite a good crew of skeletons now. If we should we get that trinket again? Let's see. You do poison stuff. Let's put you in this group. And then I'm going to put Streamlabs in that one. There we go. Okay, let's do an event. So we could keep 300 gold, or we could celebrate. Celebrate would help Hazel and Rise. I could put Grayson back and it would help him as well. I don't think so. Do you know what? Let's put, if we put Rise in here, we can't do that right now. I'm just going to keep the gold. I'll keep the gold. Let's do a plunder and see what we get. Okay, so Redneck Village, we get 20% chance to set a monster free. We get a little bit of gold. This one we have 25% chance to find an artifact and a little bit of gold. This one has a 30% chance to find an artifact, but there's a 75% chance we will get Tiredness 3 for all monsters, which is ass. So let's try this one. Hey, artifact found. We got the pocket mirror. Nice, and 88 gold, and no one got injured. Sweet. That's cool. That's cool. Let's kill them to get some blood, because we don't have any blood yet. All right. So first set of. So this is the second set of enemies that are coming in. Okay. Number one is going to give us a monster to choose from and a little bit of gold. Second one is going to give us a monster and a little bit of gold. And the third one is going to give us an artifact with a very small amount of gold, but it gives us a new artifact. So personally I think number 3, but again, up to you. Here we go. Cast your votes. Cool. Here we go then. A new artifact. I really hope that we can get the bone. Or the crystal skull. But I'd really like the bone. Alright, we actually get to do this first. Okay. Rallying horn at the front. We actually get to do the rallying horn at the front for a change. Who are we up against? Level 5 Knight. Who just has like an armor increase. Does some rage to the rest of his peeps. Does some physical damage and bleeding. Morale loss is reduced by 50%. That sucks. But does nature damage and applies poison. And this one does a heal and AoE fire. He does AoE nature and he just attacks the front target. Okay, that's fine. So, first set of monsters. Let's see. If we put this guy in the back, he will apply Ice Weakness 3 to all heroes at the start. And then we'll put Hazel in the middle. And then I guess we'll put Rise at the front. I was thinking of putting Streamlabs at the front, but they have minus 50% armor. And seeing as this guy is gonna like whack you with a big sword, that's probably not the best. Okay. There we go. And then the mirror does like a reflect. Damage of the first attack suffered by monsters placed at the back is returned to the assailant. Okay.
Fresh meat!
What? What did I say? Did I say something rude? Right, let's do some demoralizing. I have no idea what I just said that you think was rude. Wow. Okay, well, that's annoying because this guy didn't even get to do his thing. I'll check my clip. Yeah, okay, alright. Okay. Well, he's gonna die now. Right, she's used her heal. So she has no more heal now. So that's, I mean, it's kind of good that we got her to use her heal as early as we did. No. Don't do that. Okay, well, we've got this guy's morale down quite a lot. These two are a little bit more stubborn. I don't think I'm going to get another turn with this, with the Bone Daddy though. No. They're a little tougher than. So we could enrage the next group of monsters, or we can just do more morale. If we do, we might be able to get this guy to run away. Okay, he'll run away on his turn. He's going to run away on his turn. Because he's got 2 morale left. And he'll take... He's going to be demoralized, so he'll minus 15 on his next turn. So I think we can kind of ignore him pretty much. Oh my god, how are you still alive? Yeah, he's run away. She's 4 hit points left. Okay, she's dead. Good job, Skelly boy. There we go. I was going to transform everyone into skeletons, but we don't need to. We can just kill them off. Nice. Nice. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got creatures transfer their stacks of enraged to a random monster of the group when they are defeated. Which is not bad, but it's not great. Shrill shout, yeah. Yep. I mean, no, I don't know what you mean. Homeopathic poison. Heroes with less than 50% of their maximum morale lose -30 to all resistances. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then we got the cheerleaders pom-pom again. Do we go with the pom-pom again? And just have one group of monsters? But like, make them a really good group of monsters? We love pom-pom. Pom-pom is pretty good. Yeah. Alright, pom-pom it is. Okay. Okay, so now I have to decide then who my favourite 3 are. And train them up. Okay. Bone Army. Could be my Bone Army. Could put this guy up front. This guy in the back. And then this one in the middle. Potentially. Though I do like the fact that this guy has... So if I put this guy at the back, I could put this guy at the back and this guy in the middle. And then this guy up front. But he does have more health. But he is really slow. I just realised he's really slow. And this one's really fast. So, like, this guy... Although he can do... Although this guy will give ice weakness to all heroes at the start of its turn, it's always going to be going last. So unless I have another tanky tank boy... to take the edge off, there's always a good chance that like either of these other skelly boys I put up front are gonna get killed before he gets a chance to do it. Okay. Right. Gonna put the Streamlabs one in there because I don't think we're ever going to use it. Is it worth going? Is it worth training or going to the merchant? I think we go to the merchant. Oh, we have to do it. We have to do it. The skeleton dog is too good to not have. The skeleton majorette is pretty bad. Really? I always find that it gets killed like so quickly. Like it's got minus 40% armor. Like they do any kind of physical damage to this thing, it dies. And we can only have one group anyway, so. Here we go. Let's do an event. So we could sacrifice our executioner, and we can get this, which means we only get one trap, but it gets multi-action at the start of the dungeon. We could pay 15 blood and get the winged boots, so the monsters at the front gain 40 speed. Like I like the skeleton executioner, but he's really slow, and I want him to be at the back. But if I get, so I was thinking, oh, I'll get this trinket. I'll get this artifact that buffs the speed, but it won't make any difference because it's not gonna work. I think this is probably a better one to do anyway. I really am not too keen with the two birds stone thing. Let's do that. Okay, black market. Let's sell this one because we're never going to use it. Let's do an event. Oh, okay. One of our employees has accidentally discovered a long-lost secret tunnel. Leads you to a treasure room filled with gold and housing a rare and valuable artifact. So, we could use it to level up Hazel, or we could keep it. What is it? It was the Bewitched Glove. Damage dealt by monsters to heroes at their maximum life. Increased by 100%. Yeah, we're going to keep that. We're going to keep it. Okay, so we're against our first champion. Against our first champion. I think my group is going to be this group here. I think we'll stick Mace at the front. We'll have Skeleton Dog in the middle, and then Skeleton Archer at the back. That's what I think. That's what I think we'll go with. Hazel, I'm going to put you in here to have a rest. He scrambled out of me to shout it at me. Okay, thanks. Secret tunnel. Alright. Up against the champ. Let's see how this goes. Oh, we've got like a druid. All ladies have come to fight us. We've got a herbalist. Heals 25% of one hero's maximum life after a fight once. And damage and morale taken from traps is reduced by 50%. Yeah. This one, morale loss is reduced by 50%. It does some fire damage to the front target. This one does nature damage to the back target. And this does just a straight up AoE 60 nature damage. That's pretty awful. Damage dealt reduced by 20% for each penalty applied to the druidess. Okay, so if we... Does that mean damage dealt to it or damage dealt by it? I'm not sure. But still, we're going to stack loads of shit on her anyway. Removes 3 stacks from each penalty applied to the druidess at the start of each turn. Okay, well that's kind of garbage. Right, we're not going to have a group here because we can only have one group. Rallying Horn goes up front. She removes them, but They make her weaker. Okay, that's good. They get their rest room right at the beginning, so that's fine. And they get some of their morale back. So it's kind of annoying that this reduces their morale and then they get it all back again. And then the second trap comes in here. So they'll have to go through Father of the Damned, and then we get a spell, and then they get a trap, and then we get our dudes. And then we get this guy. So Rise was the only one to vote and voted to help the champion. So thanks Rise. Well, look, it's fine because if I don't succeed and I do really badly here, Rise will feel really bad about it. So you know, it's fine. And I think whatever it was that they had has gone now anyway. So no, I won't. Okay. It was armor? Oh, okay. Right, that's the heal gun. Nice big hit there. Let's try and reduce that morale down a little bit more. Yeah, let's do this one. That's a big chunk of morale gone. This should finish off. Oh, very close to finishing him off. Oh, they're really close to being... Yeah, let's do a howl. Okay, she's dead. This one's gonna be taking like more damage, so that's good. Do this one again. Okay, these guys will probably die now. Yeah. There we go. That's fine.
Here comes my dinner.
Here comes my dinner.
Do you want some more?
No, that's going to be annoying. If she's going to keep getting rid of that bleed. Which she is. That's right, we'll just intimidate this one until it runs away. Hooray! Oh, we got a crystal skull. We got a crystal skull. We got the crystal skull. Yeah, let's take the crystal skull. What we're going to swap out? I think the pocket mirror. Yeah, if we can get the bone as well, that'd be great. Let's swap out the mirror, because quite often the first attack suffered by the monster at the back is not very much, and I don't see it making that much of an impact. Okay. Let's go to the engineer. We've got a lot of gold now. Let's upgrade the horn. I'm still reluctant to upgrade the bones because I feel like we could still maybe get like a better one. So I'm not going to upgrade that one just yet. Right, let's go to the event. The Workers' Union has made a request, an anonymous suggestions box for the employees. Even if they can't write, the simple gesture will boost morale. Sure. 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 There we go. Let's go to the interview with our Bone Daddy. We've got enough to give him 35 tiers to increase his resistance by 40. Yeah, we can do that. All right. On to another fight. On to another fight. Okay. Alright, so we have an opportunity to get another artifact. Could be the bone. It could be the bone. We could get the bone. If we got the bone, then that would be pretty fucking sweet. But the other two do reward us with more gold. The number one is going to give us a new trap. Number two is going to give us a bonus to our master, who could probably do with a little bit of a heal, but otherwise he's alright. And number three is wish to attend the Bone Zone. Yeah, that's what I've been calling them. I've been calling them the Bone Zone. My little skelly dudes. Alright, get ready to vote. There we go. #1, #2, or #3 in the chat. One is going to give us a trap, I think. Number two is give us a bonus for our master. Number three is for an artifact. I really hope that we can, if we do get the artifact one, that we can get the bone, because then, that'd be really nice. Alright, so we get the rallying horn up front. Next two groups of monsters. We're not going to have a group of monsters here. So this guy will get the enrage, and then these guys will get the enrage. Okay, who do we want in this group? I think we have to have this guy, just because of the passive increased resistance to the monster at the front and guaranteed crit to the one at the back. But then from there, who are we up against? He does a little bit of a heal at the start, removes penalties with most stacks from all heroes once. He's going to give all heroes 10% of their maximum morale back when it kills something, and give one hero 25% of their morale back after a fight once. This one does a heal once. Okay. This is fire damage. This does air damage to the back target. This is ice damage to the front target. Okay. In which case, I think what we do is we put Hazel up front and Shumpful at the back. He's got 50% air resistance. We've got 55 ice resistance. Unfortunately, they're all pretty weak to fire from this one. There's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. That being skeletons, I think they all have... none of them are particularly strong against fire, so... thank you for giving my monsters the shell to give them a bit of protection. Let's put our pile of bones in here, and then Fresh meat. There we go. Run, little gobbo. He's so cute. Let's slow you down. Nice. Alright. Let's give you some torment. You definitely think that's your favourite part of the game? Or the little goblin? The tiny, yeah, tiny sweeping gobbo. Yeah, he's very cute. He's just like as he runs away. Yeah, he's pretty adorable for a goblin. Cool. So now they're all under 75%. They're all going to take a little bit more damage. I'm surprised actually that... oh yeah, because we upped his resistances, didn't we? That's right. We upped his resistances by quite a lot. So we're getting like... had like 4 turns with this guy. Which is awesome. Are we going to get a 5th turn? Probably not. I think we'll be incredibly lucky to get a 5th turn. Yeah. Alright, that's her heal done. That's his morale heal done. They don't have any more of that stuff left. Let's do some intimidation. I did a one shot where players had to infiltrate a gobbo fighting ring and I fucked it because I made them cute and no one wanted to fight them. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, front dude's gonna run away soon. Nice big chunk of damage there. Is that, yeah. Front dude's going to run away when it gets to his turn. Oh, no, he's not. He's got 13 left. This is only going to do 10. So he's still around. Alright, well. Now he's going to run away. There we go. Let's kill this one. Alright. I guess we're just gonna chomp. Oh. How are you still alive? He's got 2 hit points. Oh, I'm just gonna throw my arm at you. Take that. Oh, man. No bone. No bone. What we got here? Demons. Yeah. Yeah. 20% chance to do a critical strike when attacking. Plus 50% damage and morale. I think we take that one. I don't know if I really want to use it. Okay, so what do you think is better? Damage dealt by monsters to heroes at their maximum life is increased by 100%. Are my monsters ever actually getting to a point where they can hit a creature? I'm not sure that that's really worth it. I feel like Horn of Plenty would be better. Yeah, so I think Horn of Plenty would be better because that's just a flat out 20% chance to deal a crit when attacking. At all times. So I think Horn of Plenty would be better than the Bewitched Glove in this situation. Okay. Let's go to the trainer. Champerfall. Congrats, you're level 3. Let's get Skeleton Dog. It's level 3. And then we need to decide on... Oh, hang on. Can we get both of these to level 3? We can. Sweet. All of our skellies are level 3. Nice. Nice. I don't really want to go to the merchant. Let's do the event. The walk-in fridge is full of bodies. The doctor could resurrect a fresh human and transform it into an employee in exchange for a little blood. We could get like another ice skeleton. I don't think we really need another ice skeleton. I'd rather keep the blood for something else in case we need it for something later. Okay. Let's upgrade our horn. Excellent. Send someone out on a business trip. 216 gold. And 25 tiers. That sounds pretty freaking sweet. Oh man, who's mowing their lawn? Really? Can you hear that? I'm gonna guess that you can probably hear that. Yeah, I mean, there's only 93 gold and 2 motivation. I think the 216 gold. Pip, you're going on a business trip. Can you hear it clearly? Okay. I will close the window. Ugh. Which will hopefully help. Oh, come on. There we go. I just need to remember to open it again later, or I will boil to death in here. Well, now it's a lot less intrusive. Okay. It is now, yeah, because I've shut the window. You can't hear it anymore. Okay, so let's do a vote. Who we got up against this time? So, we've got number 1 is going to give us a little bit of gold and a monster. Number 2 is going to give us a bonus for our master and some gold. And the last one, number 3, is going to give us roughly the same amount of gold and the opportunity for a new monster. So it's up to you as to what you vote for, I should say. Get ready to vote either number 1, number 2, or number 3 in the chat. Voting has begun. You think it is your end? Well, I mean, yeah. Oh, Pip, I didn't tell you, did I? When I was running my D&D on Sunday, one of my players has went kind of... You can't hear my mowing? Over your mowing. Oh, okay, that's good. One of my players kind of went a bit off the rails, and his wizard killed a prisoner, attacked and destroyed property of a business owner, attacked a guard, and then killed his best friend, who was another player. So that was a thing that happened on Sunday during D&D. First character death in this new campaign, and it wasn't my fault. And I was like, yes. Now I won't feel bad. So basically, he went to the wizard went to. They'd done a job for this kind of crime boss, going by the name of the master. They'd done a job for them. They said, like, in return they would get them into the jail undetected, so they could question this prisoner. but they only had 10 minutes because the magic spell that gets them in would only stay open, like the hole basically would only stay open for 10 minutes, and if they took longer than 10 minutes, then the portal thing would shut and they would get stuck inside the jail, and then they'd have to try and explain themselves and all this other stuff. But they said, like, one of the conditions is you cannot attack or, like, you can't murder the prisoner, because otherwise they'll know that someone was in there. And so he went in and he asked a couple of questions. He didn't get the answers that he wanted. He tried to intimidate him. But bearing in mind, like, this guy works for crime families, this prisoner works for crime families, he wasn't very easily intimidated. And then so the wizard just straight up burned him alive. So then they were like, shit, we need, not only do we need to get out, but we need to leave the city. So they left the jail. The liaison that was working with them to get them in for the master was like, the master's going to be really angry with you because we expressly said don't kill the target, and that's exactly what you just did. So now they're going to know that people were in here and people have managed to break in. So then they went to the stables because they were already talking about doing a job for the captain of the guard, literally the same session. So they were talking about doing a job for the captain of the guard in the same session, and they were talking about getting some horses. So they went to the stables to meet up with the other two members of their party. So all four of them were at the stables. The stable hand was just like, okay, this is how much it's going to cost to rent horses. You pay a deposit, and then you pay this much for each day that you've got them, and you'll get your deposit back when you return the horses. I need to take names so I know who's got the horses and who's got which horse and blah blah blah, and how long you're taking it for and blah blah blah. So the Dragonborn, who's the wizard's friend, was like, Fakey McFake name, and he was like, right, okay, and he wrote that name down, but that was the only name that he got. And then the wizard tried to bribe him with 2 gold. It was like, here's 2 gold, you don't need our names. He was like, horse is worth more than 2 gold. I need names for these horses. Like, I appreciate that you're like whatever, but like 2 gold isn't going to cut it, because if you run off with my horses, then you've stolen horses essentially, or you've bought horses for very, very cheap. And he was like, if you want to buy the horses, you can buy the horses. So instead, the wizard snatched the paper that the stable hand was writing in, which was like basically a list of everyone that he's been renting horses to for the week, like names, costs, durations, all this kind of stuff. Snatched it out of his hand, and because he does a lot of fire magic, he literally just sort of burnt it in his hand with like a cantrip. Essentially, this bit of paper, just burnt it. The stable hand was like, come back, guards, as they rode off towards the main gate. Guards tried to block the passage. The wizard then cast Earthen Grasp on one of the guards. So one of the guards is like slowly being crushed into the wall as this like stone hand kind of grabs him. They manage to make it past the other guard because he misses with his spear. The two guards on the top fire their crossbows. One of them would have hit, but the wizard uses shield so that it misses. And the wizard and the Dragonborn managed to like ride off. Essentially, the other two party members are basically doing the same thing, just going, "What the fuck is going on?" They get in trouble because through association, they get sent back to the captain of the guard, who's like, "What the fuck?" So you're telling me that they've just fled, literally like minutes after we've had someone burn this prisoner alive with magic. I wonder who could have done it. You know, especially as the prisoner was linked to the death of the family of the wizard. Like all fingers are pointing at the wizard now. So where he was in good standing with like the criminal element of the city and the law element of the city, he is now hated by both, and he's now a wanted man. So anyway, we cut back to the wizard and the Dragonborn. The Dragonborn's like, "Dude, what the hell are you doing?" They ride off about 30 minutes away from the city, and they get off their horses to like chat. And I thought, you know, they were actually going to use their words, but the Dragonborn, being quite hot-headed, his first initial reaction when words don't work, and I say words don't work, like, "Hey, we should not be doing this. We need to go back to the city," was about the extent of it. He then tries to put the wizard in a sleeper hold, essentially. So he tries to do like a grapple, but then tries to like put him in a sleeper hold. So obviously, because it's a grapple, the other person has to do like a athletics acrobatics check. The wizard has a very high dex, so he manages to get out of being grappled. So that automatically puts them at this kind of like impasse where they're about to have a fight. The Dragonborn is a blood hunter, with lycanthropy, so he becomes more dragon-like in a sort of attempt to kind of like intimidate the wizard, but the wizard's not having any of it. And then they end up having a bit of a fight, just the two of them. The Dragonborn has a bag of tricks, so he manages to get a panther to help him. But the problem is that the guy playing the Blood Hunter rolled really, really badly on every single roll. So he didn't roll above a 10 on any of his attacks. Not a single one. So basically, he did no damage to the wizard whatsoever. Whereas the wizard was casting Witch Bolt at second level, which does 2d12 or 2d10. I can't remember exactly, but it does quite a lot of damage. And once it hits once, when it comes around to the next round, you don't have to then roll to attack again. You just do the damage. Yeah, and if the Bloodhunter had managed to get like one or maybe two attacks off, it would have been a very different story. Even the Panthers, like the rolls for the Panther he was missing, right? So like best friends fighting against each other. It gets to the wizard knocks the Dragonborn unconscious, basically, and then he's just left with the Panther. So the wizard has his turn. So like a couple of rounds go by. The Dragonborn has made 2 death saving throws. It comes back to the top of the round. The wizard goes first. He still has the Panther alive. He uses another Witch Bolt, I think it is, to kill off the Panther. The Panther dies, and then he's like, I want to like resuscitate the Dragonborn. I want to like, I'm like, okay, but you've just used your action to kill the Panther, so if you've got something you can do on a bonus action and your movement, like that's all you have left. He's like, but I want to do a medicine check. I was like, well, you can't. You've just used your action to kill the Panther. So I was like, you'll just have to wait and see, and just hope that he rolls a high roll. Bearing in mind, bearing in mind, every single attack was not above a 10 when he was conscious. Even for the Panther, didn't roll above a 10 for any of the attacks. And then he's come to his death saves, and he's already failed 2 death saves because, again, he couldn't roll above a 10. I mean, you have to get an 11 or higher to succeed on a death save anyway. So it gets to his last. His last death save. He rolls a 4. The wizard is like, haha, divination. I use my portent to change it to a 10. It's like, doesn't matter. It's still a fail. It was just, yeah, the dice were just fucking him basically. So he died. He failed 3 death saving throws in a row. Like, didn't get a single success. And so we ended the session with the last words of the Dragonborn being held in the wizard's arms as the wizard was like, oh shit. So yeah. So that's so like player killed player. Not great. Not great at all. Okay, I think this is probably the best setup. It's not a great setup. I mean, I guess I could put this guy at the front, but he's... Oh no, his armor is really bad. And these guys are both using physical. Oh, he does nature, but he does physical. So I need someone with a little bit of armor. Okay. We'll give that a shot. Yeah, he does need new dice. So he's rolling up a new character. I think he's going to be playing... I think he's going to be playing a sorcerer for going forward. But also the guy that was playing the wizard is also going to roll up a new character, because I was like, dude, like, if you want, I can run a session for you on your own. We do like an hour or so session for you on your own, and then I'll run a session for the rest of them. But like, it just means that you're not going to get that kind of interaction with other people, because... So basically now, the wizard is now an NPC at this point. And the guy that was playing a wizard is now rolling up a new character. So it's... I'm not running 2 campaigns. So basically the wizard has now become an NPC for the foreseeable future. And... yeah, and then the guy that was playing the wizard is creating an entirely new character. That's kind of what I'm thinking, Shumperful. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And it kind of... Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I might do that. Because he's kind of doing that on his own. Without me having to help. All right, let's get one stack of Terrified going, and then we'll switch over to the claw thing. Yeah, well, that's what's happened. When the 2 that were involved that didn't really do anything went back to the captain of the guard, the captain was like, "I'm going to give you offer you a bounty to go and find this motherfucker and bring him back." Yeah, they've played quite a lot, as far as I'm aware. As far as I'm aware, they've played quite a lot. Yeah. So they've been offered a bounty to go and get to go and collect the other two. Obviously, the other two, the two that are still in the city, don't know that the Dragonborn's died yet. So that's fun. No. No. No, not at all. Oh, sweet. Let's see if we can get some tears out of this one. Not tears, some blood. We want some blood. Can we just do damage to this guy? If I do that, it's going to run away. If I do that, it's going to run away. Can we pass my turn? I don't want it to run away, I want it to kill it. Oh well, never mind. Okay. I think we just go with... I don't really... Applies Bleeding Fall, actually. That's pretty good. We'll take that. Yeah, it's not the sort of thing that I'd associate with an experienced player, but it was kind of this. I could understand why the character would do it, because the character had been involved with like crime families, and like his family was like a rival crime family of the ones that ended up killing them all, and he was like trying to pretend that he was someone else, so he was lying a lot to people. Like he changed his name and he was basically pretending not to be who he was, and so he was lying to the other party members about who he was and where he came from and all this other stuff. And so when he didn't get the answers that he wanted, because he knows that like some of his family died as a result of that prisoner, but he doesn't know whether any of them survived or if they did survive, where they are now. And so like he's basically looking for his little sister, who's probably like, I don't know, 7 or 8 years old. So he's looking for her because he doesn't know if she's alive or not. He's got a feeling that she is, but he's not entirely sure. So obviously when he wasn't getting the answers from the prisoner, he was getting pretty angry about it and ended up just through frustration just killing this guy. So it doesn't sound like the sort of, it's not the sort of thing that you would think through. Like when you get that angry and that frustrated with someone, sometimes you do just lash out, and then it just became a series of unfortunate events from that point on. So, it happens. It happens. All right, let's train up our skellybobs. We need more blood. Need more blood. And more gold. Well, to be fair, like, the aggression did come from the aggression initially did come from the Dragonborn towards the wizard. The wizard defending himself, essentially. So again, series of unfortunate events. The Dragonborn isn't known for like being particularly charismatic and using his words and like and that sort of thing. So his reaction to any kind of problem is to either kill it, choke it out, that kind of thing, knock it out in some way. So, yeah. Oh, we need more blood. There we go. People always play Dragonborn as really aggro. Yeah. I mean, I guess it depends on what colour Dragonborn you play. But yeah, quite often. Quite often. I mean, he was a red Dragonborn, so it kind of makes sense for him to be quite aggressive and have a kind of fiery temper as a red Dragonborn. You know, red dragons aren't particularly known for their diplomacy, for example. he's not really aggro, he's just a prick. Okay. Okay, so we've got the option here. We don't have to go against a champion, but if we do, we get a rare reward. But we never know quite what that rare reward is going to be and whether it's going to be any good. Most of the time, it's not all that great. I'll be honest. Like, sometimes we've had like some cool rare monsters, but honestly, unless it's a skeleton, I'm probably not going to worry too much about it. But we'll see. Possible another artifact on number 1, which again we could get the bone, but maybe not, but maybe. And number 2 is a monster and some gold. So up to you guys. Get ready to vote in the chat. And number 1, and number 2, and number 3 in the chat. Number 1 gives us an artifact. Number 2 gives us a monster. Number 3 gives us a rare. So yeah, so basically the 2 characters that were involved in that, or the 2 players that were involved in that whole thing, are having to make new characters. They've got to make new characters now. Oh, I don't know which one we're going to get, because it's 50-50. Okay. Number 2 in the chat to help my monsters. Let's get the rallying horn up front. I don't think we've got a champion, so I guess we got number 1. Yeah, we didn't get a champion. We're going to ignore this group of monsters. Yes. And then we come up against Bone Daddy, and then we get another trap. And then we come up against the Skellybobs. Right, what are we doing? This one does air damage at the front target, this one does ice damage to the front target, and this one does an AoE physical damage. So we could put this one up front. Could put Hazel up front because it's got 70% ice. So that would negate a lot of the damage done by this guy. He is kind of weak to air and ice. Although he does have more armor. I don't think that's worth putting him in. We could put him at the back. Could put him at the back to get the ice weakness. Honestly, I don't think it's worth it though. Let's put him in. Let's put Shampaful then.
Go get some.
Alright. I love that. Before he blows. Run, little dude. Run. He dropped his broom and ran. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. You'd think someone in an adventuring party that was a level 7 concertist would play a better tune on his guitar than pling 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 pling. But I guess not. Nice. Can we get one more round with the ice, with the Bone Daddy? Maybe. Oh, just. That's it though. A great little bard song. Look. He does it at the start. Let's get some more intimidation. Lolo. They got terrified on them. Let's do demoralized as well, because then that gets rid of his little dodge buff. So now we can arrow him. Ho 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 ho. Munch. Wow, did that actually do any damage? I don't think that did any damage. Oh yeah, because we got that extra resistance as well. Frozen arm. Right, poison arrow. Let's kill off the bard. Oh, monk's about to run away. Let's get the monk to run away. Yeah, and then we'll try and kill this one off. Oof. That was a big hit. Yep, okay. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Shumperfall. Oh my goodness. 313 damage. More skeletons. Nasal. I like this. This dude is badass. The skeleton soldier is great. We're taking the skeleton soldier as our tank. Yeah. All right. Let's train him up. There we go. Hazel, you can take a break. Should we do plunder? Plunder, 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 Matt. Go. We got a chance to set a monster free in a bunch of guild. That one is just find a monster, and that one, yeah. I think we need the gold more than we do the monster right now. Let's do this one. We might get a monster. We might. Shit. Hazel is injured. Was Hazel the one that we put out in the thing anyway? Okay, that's fine. Because she's taking a rest anyway, so that's fine. We've got a seminar. Do we need to do a seminar? Not really. Let's do more plundering. Yeah, that's not what we want. Okay, let's do that one. We've got a new monster. Hooray! We'll never use it. We're never going to use it. Okay, let's do an interview. Oh, we can't afford it. We can't afford any of this stuff. I really wish I could, man, but I can't. Give you an enraged, but you'll have an enraged anyway, so it doesn't really make much difference. How much do the collectors take? How much blood do they take? I forget. Is it 15? Oh, it's 25. Shit, I'm too short. Well, I'll just have to take a hit from my health. Business trip. Business trip. What's this? Kane's Dagger. Monsters' attacks apply bleeding. Applying bleeding applied 2 additional bleeding stacks. Okay, well that's no good to us. I guess I'll send myself out for 8 weeks. 266 gold and 25 blood. And then we can do the collectors again. But this time do this. Excellent. Intensive training course? I'm not sure an intensive training course is a good idea. It is quite long between fights. Yeah, I mean, he's healed up quite a lot already. Whilst dusting the dungeon, the cleaning goblin has freed a monster caught in a spider's web. He also accidentally woke up a giant spider queen who demands compensation for the destruction of her webs. Well, let's just feed it. Let's just feed it the. Let's feed it the null. Let's feed it the null. No, do we keep the null? We kept the null. Okay, great. I don't need a null right now. I hope we get to a black market soon so we can like sell one of these things. Okay, it's week 38. We've got adventurers and veterans. So, number 1 gives us a monster and some gold. Number 2 is going to give us a master bonus and a whole bunch of gold. And number 3 is going to give us some a little bit of gold and an artifact, another artifact. We already have a decent amount of artifacts. We might get the bone. We might get the bone, which would be awesome, but not necessarily. Get ready to make your votes. Now, #1, #2, and #3 in the chat, depending on which one you want to vote for. 1 was a monster, 2 was a slave, a master bonus, and then 3 was an artifact. Cool. Right. These guys can be ignored. #2 in the chat if you'd like to help my monsters take less damage from their attacks. Let's get the rallying horn up front. That one. Oh, they get their rest room really early to restore their maximum life. So that's fine because this doesn't do anything to their health at all. This guy is immune to poison. This one can't be affected by penalties dealing damage or morale over time. Oh, that sucks. And this one can't be affected by demoralized. Okay, well that sucks as well. Okay, #2 in the chat if you'd like to help me monsters. Let's get this guy in, and then Shumperful will get in the back there as well. That way we've got all level 4s against this area. Alright, I think that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like this. Alright. Fresh meat! Run, little gobbo, run! Yeah, I don't know the fact that they like do damage like straight away. That's so annoying. Nice. Cool. That's all of them below 75%. We're not going to get another chance to do anything though. Okay, so that was... What did he just do? Oh, so he's just given him his maximum morale back after a fight once. So he can't do that again. And this should take this guy back down to below 75 again. Which is pretty good. Let's do an AoE to begin with. Oh yeah. Oh, that she's immune. Oh yeah, because she can't be damaged over time. Stupid. That was silly on my part. That's okay, because he's dead now. Haha! Oh, big hit. 280. Another big hit. This skeleton should be able to finish him off with an impalement. Killing them both. Nice. There we go. Lovely job. Oh man. Still no bone. Still no bone. Okay. Do I want to switch that for anything? I don't think I do. There we go, just ignore it. That's a shame. That's a shame. We would have only got a little bit of gold for that as well, which is kind of annoying, but yeah, what can you do? Okay, let's upgrade this skeleton as well, and then we've got all of our skeletons upgraded. Let's do a workout for the slaveholder. Let's see. Plus 10 speed. I don't think that's really necessary. Let's give him some a little bit more life. There we go. Ah, black market. What? No, I don't want to sell that one. Oh, for God's sake, I didn't put them in the thing. Ah. I'm a dum-dum. Alright. Last one. Yep, last one. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Oh no, it's this guy, the innkeeper. Level 11 innkeeper as well. Ugh. This is the worst. What else are we up against? This one can't be affected by poison. That's not going to be useful. Attacks regenerate the hero's life by 50% of the damage dealt. Ugh. So he does nature damage. That one does ice damage to the back. Okay. And he does a whole bunch of fire damage, if I remember rightly. Yeah. And that's going to remove 2 penalties with most stacks. Okay, so this one's doing ice damage to the back target, so it would make sense to have Hazel at the back, because Hazel has like 70% resistance. Probably best to have that one in the and then that one in the front. That way these two take less damage while they're behind it. We'll see how this goes. There's no point in having Shumperful in because this one's immune to poison at the back, and he only attacks the back. So although it does a decent amount of damage, the poison won't work. Which is kind of what you want him for, really. All right, let's give this a try. Let's give this a try. Little Gobbo, no. Let's get some more intimidation. Here we go. We've got one of them under 75% already. Oh jeez. We may only get a couple of rounds with this guy. If we might get really lucky, we'll get a third attack. Yeah, the Skellies seem to like we've seemed to have got better synergy with the Skellies than anything else. Ah shit! I was really hoping we might get one more turn with him. Oh well. Oh, bollocks. I forgot about that. That's become a problem. Yep. Because, yep, that was a problem. Oh well. See if we can stack some bleeds on that guy at the front. This should kill one in the middle. Oof. Okay, well we didn't get burning on us, so we won't take damage over time, so that's something. If we can stack some bleeds on this guy, that would be useful, especially going into against the Master. Oh. Oh! Okay, well, scratch that. He's not going to get to the Master. It's just going to be this dude at the back.
Just what I needed to decorate my
Okay, that doesn't do as much as I was expecting it to. Okay, one more of those and he's going to run away. Victory!
Still alive. Inconceivable.
Yeah, you said this last time. You said this last time.
My work here is done.
Nice. There we go. There you go, Grayson. That's another thing you can shout at the gym. You shall learn to fear me. I'm sure that'll go down really well. There we go. Okay. So we've unlocked. So we've got an endless mode, and we've now got ascension mode. Spice up the games by adding cumulative challenges. Interesting. So there's still a few trinkets we've not found. But we've now unlocked the Enchantress. Okay. Interesting. What do you do? Stacks of elemental weakness applied by magical brambles increased by grants flamboyant lightning, chance to burn. Monsters and master attacks which apply damage over time effects have additional effect stack. Adds 1 to 3 against time monsters. I think I like that one. While staring, yeah, obviously you got to stare down other people, yeah. So I think we're going to have like elementals now. Yeah, elementals and demons. Okay, interesting. Let's see how this goes then.
Following the path of the
Welcome, Cyril. I know that the humans' advance on the forest worries you. As we promised at the job interview, we set up your office in the Inebria Valley, so you have ample opportunity to hunt between contracts. Take the time to practice on those brave enough to chop down the forest.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so well, let's see what we've got. We've got a fire elemental. We've got to start again because I didn't get the Twitch integration.
It is inevitable. Following the path of destiny.
Did that work? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we've got Grayson, who is a fire elemental. Hazel, a wind elemental. Rise, a succubus. Sounds about right. I am a dark magus. Shumperful, an ice elemental. And then Streamlabs is an earth elemental. So we've got one of each elemental and then a couple of demons. Okay. Well, it looks like we've only got one to go with for the beginning. Let's see how it goes. I'm so cool. I got it. I get you. I get you. I got you. Okay. Curse Prism applies elemental weakness. I think that's probably a good thing. Pretty good thing to go with, right? Elemental weakness. Let's stick that one in the front. Streamlabs stealing your spot. Yeah, soz. Okay, what we got here? We got he's going to be doing ice damage, physical damage, and then more ice damage as an AOE. Oh, great. Well, they've all got 50% like ice, minus 50% ice resistance. So I guess it doesn't matter who I put at the front. Grayson, you can go at the front. Hazel, you can go there, and then Rise, you can go at the back. I don't suppose it really matters. And then we got so Icy Breeze doesn't gives them ice weakness, and we do have an ice elemental coming up. So I think that one would be a good shout. And they will do a little thing, and then we've got these guys. So I guess Streamlabs will go up front. Maybe? Hang on, that one does ice damage to the front target. So Shumperful should be up front, because he has 80% ice resistance. And he's quite tanky. I'm going to put this guy at the back. That's me. And then Streamlabs can go in the middle. There we go. You got gas. I have no idea what she does. But she's kind of cool looking. Alright. In we go. Wow. And try and kill me already even. So do we do fire damage to this guy? Or, yeah, let's do fire damage. He's 55%. He's pretty weak to fire. And we'll do Zephyr first, applying air weakness to everyone. And then we can then do other stuff afterwards. Okay. How's your fire resist? Not great. Let's do the Magnum Ball against you then. Oh jeez. On top of with the weakness thing that they had as well. Cool. Okay, well, Succubus is gone. He's almost dead. Let's get rid of that one. She's gone. He's gone. So it's just the little archer, left. That little archer's gonna get fucked up. QD, hi, how you doing? Oh yeah, she's got different things, isn't she? Okay, she's got enchanted seeds. Applies enchanted seed to the next group of monsters. Each monster gains plus 10% life once transformed. Transforms into a tree when effect expires. Interesting. This literally just started using the new keeper, so I've no idea. Yes. Flamboyant lightning does 50 fire damage and 50 air damage. And magical brambles applies elemental weakness. Yeah, let's go with the elemental weakness because she's already ice weakness on top. Let's do that one. Let's make him tired. Oh, there we go. Frozen Thorn. Boom. Nice. There you go. Pip, you can be a fire demon if you want. What is this? It's like a little porcupine. Ice Impaler. Damage dealt increased by 5% per stack of penalty applied to heroes. Nice. This, yeah, because we've got elementals, which is the first time we're using elementals this time as well. So, yeah, that makes things a little bit more interesting. No, you're in. There you are. You're in here. Rise, I'm going to give you a little break. He's and Grayson, you're just going to have to suck it up. Alright. Let's go to the trainer. Oh, Grayson, you're gonna get trained. And Hazel, you're gonna get trained. Congrats, you're level 2. Let's do the event, because we don't have any... You better believe I'll suck it up. Oh, God. During a break, you played the famous fantasy role-playing game Houses and Humans with your employees. They learned a lot about themselves. +1 motivation for all available monsters. Yeah. Alright, let's do another plunder. Alright, so we could find a monster. We could... Oh, no, that's a 75% risk of fucking someone up. And that one as well. Let's just do this one. Let's get a new monster. Shazan, a fire impaler. This is like a fire porcupine. Nice. Okay, I'm noticing a fiery theme to begin with. This is good. In that case, then, Hazel, you can have a break as well. We're going full on fire for room 1. Okay, we just have our generic adventurers to go with first. Who's the most tanky? This one's got 20% armor, 120 health. So the porcupine, fire porcupine, is actually a little bit more tanky. So we'll put him up front. What does he do? Applies thorns to all monsters of the group at the start of its turn. Nice. Nice. Okay, so this one does air damage to the back target. Okay, so maybe we should put Grayson at the back then, because he's got a little bit of air resistance. And then Pip goes in the middle. Okay. #2 in the chat. If you want to give monsters a little bit more armor, give them a bit more of a fighting chance. So then they come up against this. I think that's going to be good 3 turns. So we 1, 2, and then it'll wear off. There, that gives them 4 stacks. We'll keep that one for this. Let's just do a poison cloud for this one. You're a Pip sandwich. Yep. We'll put the icy breeze trap in here, and then that means that the these guys will do more icy stuff. Could do with replacing these with like people that do ice damage, but you know, whatever.
I'm waiting for you.
Yeah, I like the new environment. I was just thinking that it's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh fuck! I forgot that he does that. Okay, never mind. No. Okay, what we got here? Okay, let's give everyone a burn. And then let's burn everyone a little bit more. And then let's also set him on fire a bit as well. You can't fight fire with fire here, buddy. Hooray! Okay, so he's dead. Okay, well, that one's on. And now he's gone as well. So it's just we just got one enemy left. We've only just got to like past the first group of monsters. I think I'm just going to hit it with the flamboyant lightning, honestly, and almost kill it. It's got 2 hit points left. Oh no, she's dead. Nice. QD, you're a ghost now. Yeah, that was good. Good group of fire dudes at the beginning. We're gonna have to stick Grayson in for a little rest though now, because he's a bit tired. He's a bit of a tired boy. That's all right. That's okay. Let's take Pip out, and Pip can have a little break as well. There we go. You are a sleepy boy. Yeah, look at that. You need a rest. We've got hardly any gold, so our only option is to go to the merchant, and then leave, because we don't have any gold at all. Well, we do, but not very much. Okay, let's give our enchantress a little bit more health. There we go. Let's do an event. Hopefully we can find an event where we get some more gold. No, we don't. Okay, great. Let's spare him so we get some tears. Do we need to do the therapist? We don't need to do the therapist. Let's go to the event instead. Let's sell the oozy worm meat for some gold. All right, and then we're up against another fight. So we have A number 1 and a number 2. Number 1, normal difficulty, rewards us with a new trap. Honestly, I think we're okay for traps. I feel like we're okay for traps currently. And number 2 rewards us with a new monster and a ton of gold. Well, I say a ton of gold. About what we've got already. So we'd probably be doubling our gold or thereabouts. Alright, get ready to cast your vote. Number #1 or #2 in the chat. The ghosts are pretty good, yeah. I mean, especially if you stick them in the first group to like reduce morale and stuff. I found that the ghosts can be really good because it's. Yes, it is. Yeah, I've got it on my stream deck. So I'm just kind of timing it. Okay, let's see what we go up against first. So he's doing nature damage to the front. She's doing nature damage to the back and does a heal once. And they're doing physical damage to the back. Okay. Nature damage, 50% resistant. So we're going to put Hazel at the back. Because they'll take less damage from that one. I guess we put Shazan in the front and then QD, you're going to go in the middle. I think that's probably how we're going to do that one. Yeah. And then we come up against our first trap. Let's go with the Poison Cloud. Do a little bit of poison damage to them. And then we'll go with the Icy Breeze. To give them all some frosty susceptibility, and then we'll get our dudes in. Not very good resistant to nature. He's very resistant to nature, so we should put him at the back. Actually, we should let's put him at the front because this guy does quite a lot. There we go. I still don't know what she does in combat because no one's got to her yet, so that'll be interesting to find out. Let's do a little scare on this boy. Ooh. That's quite a big chunk of damage. That is also quite a big chunk of damage. But let's go with this one first to give them air reduce their give them air weakness, I should say. Hope that he survives. Oh, and he does air damage as well. That's nice. No. No. Okay, so that's the. Oh, Nezrith. Thank you for the host. Thank you very much for the host. Air on the side of caution. Haha. No sound and CC hates me, but hi. Hi. Hello, Nez. Let's give you some elemental weakness. Because then that will stack on top of this as well. And you can have some ice weakness as well. Right, this guy. Oh yeah, let's go with the kiss. Don't. Let's see. It doesn't really matter. He's going to die anyway. Oh yes, this applies some tiredness. No. Stop it. No. Oh no, Nez. No. It's so expensive. It's so expensive. Oh my god, look at this tanky boy go. It's so expensive to get them getting them both together. Oh my goodness.
Did you lose your friends?
Okay, what we've got here. So, ice and nature damage. Air damage dealt increased by 10% per stack of penalty applied to the target, and life absorption. 50 nature damage and regenerates the master's life by 50% of the damage dealt. Okay, well we can just do that. Okay, let's try away. Crochet, hello. How are you? How you doing? Ooh, what's this? An unstable elemental. 25 physical damage regenerates the unstable elemental's life by 10% of damage dealt per stack of thorns it is benefiting from. Loses 15% of its maximum life to gain thorns. Minus 30 life when attacking this target. I don't know. It sounds cool. Let's take it. It sounds cool. Yeah. I've never seen it before. This is all relatively new to me, so... yeah. Okay, Pip, you're back. Rise, you can take a break. QD, you can take a break. I've been trying my best to not see 8 as very much. I think I've seen like I've seen maybe like the first hour, maybe, because I've been waiting for the Scary Game Squad to put their videos out. Because I wanted to watch them. I want to watch them play it. So yeah. And it's been really tough recently because almost everyone that I follow on Twitch has been playing it. So it's like, well, I guess I won't be watching anyone on Twitch today. I don't want to. I don't need to go to the doctor, the merchant. I don't really need this. I don't really want to spend money on them. Business trip. What's this? Damage dealt by monsters to heroes at the maximum life increase. Well, we don't have any artifacts right now, so let's send Hazel out on the business trip. Hazel, you're going on a business trip for 18 weeks. Holy moly, that's a really long time. Okay, we can't really afford to send everyone else on a business trip, so we'll do a plunder and hope that no one gets hurt. Find a monster. Get some gold. And maybe get a monster as well. Let's do that one. No monster, but no one got injured. 129 gold. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Did you the last game that they played? It was like Buddy Simulator or something. It wasn't very scary. Like there was some really cool ideas and really cool storytelling stuff in it, but it wasn't particularly scary. But it was the very first episode where they get like, I don't know, they get maybe 20 minutes into the game and then they're just laughing for like 15 minutes. Was, you know, that was pretty fun. Secret tunnel. Okay, what's this? The liquid nitrogen. Yeah, let's keep it. Let's keep it. Nice. Alright. You missed business trips and now you get one for 18 weeks. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine going on a business trip for 18 weeks? Ugh. I don't know if that would be good or bad for 18 weeks. Yeah, that's a long time. Okay. What are we up against? Physical damage and bleeding, air damage to the front, and ice damage to the front. Okay, well... Shit. I guess I put myself up front. He's the only one with any resistance to air and ice, but even then it's not by a lot, and he's probably going to die very quickly, but still. One guy in our office pissed everyone off so much we sent him to Wales for 6 months. Poor Wales. Also, #2 in the chat, please, to give my monsters some resistance. If you don't mind. Yeah, I'm still gonna try and, because like literally the year, it was like 2019. Yeah, 2019. Me and my closest friends were discussing going to Wales and going up Snowdon for like a joint birthday thing. I won't tell you what year what year we all were turning. But yeah, anyway, Coconut Kid, come on now. Hi, Coconut Kid. So yeah, we were gonna go up Snowdon in 2020 for like a joint birthday thing. We were gonna do like stay in like a little Airbnb nearby, and then that was gonna be our thing for like a week. It was just to go to that sort of area of Wales and explore a bit and go hiking and stuff. But yeah, like we couldn't really do that in the end. So you know, being that there was like a pandemic, meant that we couldn't really go anywhere or do anything. But I'm still planning to do it at some point. But it might have to be my trip to Switzerland, where I just go on my own. Because I have a feeling that they all still went. But I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. Let's do this one and give them some tiredness to reduce the amount of damage that they do. Okay. Slowly whittling them down. It's good. Reckon it's worth a visit too. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been. I've been to Wales briefly. I think I was like in sort of Worcester area, and there was like a street, I think, that was like had like a kind of marking on the ground. It was like, so like, this is England, this is Wales. So I was just like hopping, going, I'm in England, I'm in Wales, I'm in England, I'm in Wales. But I was very, very young and very silly at that time of my life. So, but I don't remember exactly where it was. But it was somewhere along that kind of border. Yeah. Okay, so what we got here? Self loses 15% of its maximum life to gain thorns. And discharge 25 physical damage regenerates the unstable elemental's life by 10% of damage dealt per stack of thorns it's benefiting from. Right, so we do channeling first to give itself some thorns, and then when it attacks, it does the thing. Okay. If it gets a look in, because these things might die before then anyway. Yeah, these things are going to be dead before that. Okay. Alright. Ooh, new traps. A ballista. Applies physical damage and does broken armor. We've got the fan, which does morale and tiredness, which is pretty cool. And we have the circular saw, which does bleeding. Let's go with the modified fan. Yeah, let's go with the modified fan. I like fan. Cardiff, like any city, you have to go to the right bits. Yeah. Word Newport, I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Yeah. Okay, Grayson, you're going to be going back in. QD, you're going back in. Rise, you're coming back in as well. Pretty happy with this back group. Okay, let's do some training then. Let's see. Let's get Shazan. Let's train Shazan up. Let's get Shumperful trained up as well. And I guess we'll get Pip trained up too. Can we get anyone else? No, that's it. We did a whole geography module on Swansea. Oh, that sounds phew, exciting. It just always reminds me of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. No, just League of Gentlemen. There's no extraordinary things about them. You see, there is a Swansea. Terrible. Yeah. Wouldn't be able to get away with half the things they did in League of Gentlemen these days, though. Like Papa Lazarou. It's like, oof. Nope. Like Papa Lazarou, not going to be able to. Not going to be able to get away with that anymore. Same as Mighty Boosh, and like the Spirit of Jazz, and the other guy, the guitarist guy with the door in his hair, like, oof, can't go over those anymore. All right, let's vote. Let's vote 2. Let's vote number 2 for this one because it's a lot of gold, and we could probably use the gold for training people. All right, here we go. Get ready to make your vote. In a 3, 2, 1, go. You're a bit early there, Hazel. Bit early there. Try again. There you go. There you go. That's it. You got it. I mean, yeah, Little Britain probably, like, at the time, it was a different time. It was a different time. But yeah, like a lot of the stuff that Little Britain did as well was a bit kind of like I don't feel comfortable watching that anymore. I mean, a lot of it I didn't really feel comfortable watching with in the first place, but yes, particularly now, I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure that you should be doing that. Okay, let's go with the. Should we go with the fan to begin with? Actually, no. Let's go with the Cursed Prism. We'll go with the Cursed Prism to begin with, because then we can stick all our fire dudes in Group 1 again. Yeah, we'll do that. So this one's got a heal, and this one's going to be doing fire damage. Little do they know. Okay. Let's see. Who do we want up front? Let's put Tanky Porcupine up front. Grayson, you're in the middle. Pip, you're at the back. And the airport one they did? Yeah, I don't remember seeing that. Probably because I couldn't give a shit. I think that's probably what happened. I think that's right. They're just doing nature damage. It's doing fire damage. Actually, no. Let's swap. Let's put that one there, and then that one there. There we go. That's what we want.
I'm waiting for you.
Do it. Oh, what are you doing? You're going to set me on fire? Ooh. There we go. No, stop it. No. Yeah. Wow, these guys are almost dead. Oh, he is dead. Amazing. Right, so we want it to do this one first. To give it some thorns. You're gonna die. And you're almost gonna die. Oh no, you are gonna die. Okay, great. Good. Done. Trained rats. Oh, jeez. We've not had that one before. Man, I don't really need... Let's go with the poisonous plant. Sure. Sure. Okay. Let's go to the trainer. Let's go to the trainer. Who do we need to train up? We need to get Streamlabs trained up. There we go. A seminar? Sure. So we can give haste to our peeps. We can give them flame spirit. to our peeps. 1 motivation. Do we need motivation? Yeah, well, a couple of them need motivation. I don't know. Let's go with the haste. Haste is always good. Black market. Do we want to sell anything on the black market? Got to make sure it's in the garrison. Do you know what? I'm going to sell me. I'm going to sell me in the black market because I'm not really using myself for anything. I'm going to sell myself in the black market. There we go. 125 gold. There we go. That's good. Let's go to the collectors because we can give them 25 blood so they don't take our master's blood. Gotta learn to market yourself. Exactly. You should play with yourself. I mean, not while I'm on stream. Jesus. That's against terms of service. I'm trying not to get banned. Okay, so number 1 is going to give us a new monster and some gold, and number 2 is going to give us a master bonus and some gold, and slightly more gold, which we kind of need, honestly, at this point. I was kind of hoping we might be able to get to another artifact or something, but we're not. So, get ready for voting. Number 1 or number 2. We don't really need any monsters, I don't think, at the moment. Like, we're pretty good for monsters, I think. I mean, we just sold one. I've just sold one, so I'm sure there'll be more opportunities for monsters in the future if we need them. Okay. Here we go. You're a bit late there, but you can do it again now, Pip, if you want. Do it again now, and then that'll give my my monsters a little bit of extra armor. All right, should we go for another Bernie Boys? Should we go bring the Bernie Boys back? This one's doing air damage to the back. This one's doing fire damage to the back, and this one's doing physical damage to the front. Who's got air resistance? You've got a bit of air resistance, but not by much. Okay, Grayson, you're going to go at the back this time. Pip's going to go in the middle, and then Shazam at the front. Shazam! You are doing it right, yes, Pip. Yep. They won't rearrange you? No. This one has a morale heal. This one doesn't take too much morale and does dodging of first trap. And this one's just fast and gives the rest of them enraged. I watched it again recently because it's on Amazon Prime, Prime Video. Yeah, it's all right. There was a few things that the main problem I had with it is the fact that the main guy, whose name I can never remember, is it Zachary Levi? Is that his name? Every time I look at him, I see Jimmy Fallon, and it's really annoying. Okay, let's stick the. Actually, no. We'll stick the Cursed Prism in there. Did you ever watch Chuck? Nope, I did not. And then we'll stick this one in. Okay, this one's fire damage to the back, and this one's air damage to the back. I guess this one's going at the back then. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Don't really matter which one of these goes up front. They're both quite tanky. I'm sorry, but that's all I could think of. I didn't notice it the first time I watched it, but now every time when I watched it back, I was just like, oh, it's Jimmy Fallon. I mean, I know it's not Jimmy Fallon, but he really looks like Jimmy Fallon. That's all I could see. It's kind of annoying, honestly. let's set these chumps on fire. Oh yeah, you're gonna do fire damage against my fire dudes. See how that works out for you. Okay, that might hurt. Yeah, man. Come on, where's your stacks of burning gone? There we go. He's almost dead. Oh no, Grayson, no. I feel like they're having more turns than I am. And I don't like it. Okay, well, there's one dead. Another one's almost dead. They'll probably get past these guys though. And they'll have to go on to the next. On to the next one. Okay, well that kills that one. Look, it happens. Okay, it's what happens with the monsters. This poor elemental. Every time he's like, right, I'm gonna do my thing to charge myself up. I'm gonna take the damage, and then I'm gonna be able next turn I can do some damage. Oh, you've killed it all. Okay, well, never mind. Let's go with the resistances. That's always useful. I don't think we'll ever get to that point, but you never know. Okay, Grayson, you're gonna need to take another break, and Pip's gonna have to take a break as well. All right, let's go to the engineer. Let's upgrade the cursed prism and the icy breeze because we use those quite a lot. Let's do an event. Once upon a time, a wandering troubadour offers to sing for your employees in exchange for a modest sum. With the right employee, you could convince her to sing for free. I don't need them to. But I guess we could do that. I don't think that's going to make any difference. Makes a little bit of difference to these guys, I guess. Frozen Rose does insane damage to some enemies, by the way. Yeah, I'm aware. The thing is, they've only got to the Enchantress once so far, so yeah. Okay, let's do the event. There's no point doing another one. While walking through the corridors, you notice a monster waiting for a job interview. You could hire the candidate right now and get another Earth Elemental, or yeah, I don't think we need another Earth Elemental. Honestly, let's just get some more tears. Okay, this is probably going to be our last fight of the day. We are up against some veterans and a champion this time. We don't have our pro fire team for this one. Oh well, maybe we could. We could maybe bring our pro fire team in for this one. Do you know what? Let's bring in the pro fire team for this one. Just because we're going to be going up against some hard ones, and then they can take a break after that. Okay, so we have 2 veteran things, so that's going to be the hard difficulty when we have a champion difficulty. So, number 1 awards an artifact and some gold. Number 2 rewards a master bonus and a whole bunch of gold. And then number 3 will be for the champion difficulty, which gives us a rare reward, whatever that might be. We're never entirely sure. And a very large chunk of gold. So, get ready to cast your votes. #1, #2, and #3 in the chat. It is tough, but yeah, we'll see. Champerfall's gone for the champion. I mean, to be fair, it's probably the best thing to do, right? Getting a rare reward. It's got to be pretty good. It's got to be pretty good. Okay. The rare drops kind of suck, though. Well, sometimes they do, yeah. Sometimes. Alright, let's get with the Cursed Prism to begin with. Oh, we've got a fire person at the front. Is their pyromancer is their champion. So Pro Fire team is going to be able to hopefully take out these two. This one does some ice damage and applies elemental weakness. Does a 25% heal after one fight. And this one's doing nature damage as well. Okay. So this does AoE ice, and this one does nature damage up front. Okay. Nature damage. Okay, so might be better to have Pip at the front then, because you've got higher resistance to nature. And then we'll put Shazam and then Grayson at the back. Alrighty. Champerfall, thank you very much for buffing my monsters. Let's stick in the Icy Breeze here, because that should hopefully last until we get to this one. And we want some nature damage up front, so we'll put him in. And then fire damage. It's got a little bit of resistance, and then there we go. Let's see how this goes. So they've got 4 stacks of that, which is great. So their resistance is reduced by 20. Oh, wow. Okay. I did no damage. I did no damage. Oh, perfect. It did no damage to Grayson at all. Oh, amazing. Oh no, don't kill Pip. No, Pip, no. Oh, it did 14 damage that time. Ooh. Scary dairy. Nope, she's dead. From the thorns. Oh, he's almost dead. He's almost dead. Well, Grayson's gonna kill him this time. There you go. He's dead. So now it's just the Pyromancer. Surprisingly a decent amount of damage there from Grayson. Good job. Well done. Good job, fire team. Good job, fire team. Excellent work. Let's just... Oh yeah, let's just give us some more of that. There we go. All right, channeling. Will this unstable elemental actually get to attack this turn? Who knows? Probably not. But maybe. He will. He's going to finally get to attack. Nice. Oh. Here we go. Boom. Well done, everyone. Good job. Good job. Okay. So we have this guy, Infernal Guardian. Ooh, he does fire damage and applies fire weakness. That could be quite useful. This guy not so much. Monsters placed at the front lose 50 speed, but their maximum life is increased. No, I don't want that. Yeah, Infernal Guardian could be pretty useful here with our fire team. Yeah, having a fire tank. Look at that, 175 health. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Definitely going to have to put Grayson and Pip in here now, though, so they can rest. All right. It's almost 1 o'clock, so we're going to call it there. I appreciate every single one of you for being here today. It's been a real blast. I really enjoy playing this game. It's really fun for playing on stream. Now, I have a question for you that for those of you that are here. Now, normally if I'm going to start a new game, I'd start it on a Monday because that's the beginning of the week. But the new Subnautica game, Below Zero, is officially released on Friday. So, should we play that on Friday, or should we wait till Monday and then start playing it on Monday instead? My initial thought is to wait till Monday, but if you want to play it, if we want to play it a little earlier, we can do it. We can start it on Friday instead. But my initial thought is to do it on Monday. If that is something you would like to do. But yeah, you can let me know. Okay, let's go and see if they're... How long they've been live for? 2 hours? I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Okay. Let's do a little raid. No, well, yeah, but the full release is Friday. That's what I'm saying. So, do we start it on Friday when it goes into full release, or do we wait till Monday because it's the beginning of the week? And that's usually when I start new games, is on a Monday. That's the only reason I ask. Wait for Monday and play a week. Yeah, okay. That sounds like that's pretty much what I was thinking I'd do anyway. But okay, we're gonna go and raid Infernal Laura. She's playing some Medieval Dynasty, or Medieval Dynasty, depending on which way you want to pronounce it. It's entirely up to you. It doesn't matter. It would be crap if you had to wait over the weekend. Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. Don't forget, it's a double stream day, so I'll be back in a couple of hours. We're going to be playing some GeoGuessr this afternoon. So if you want to hang out and chill out with us, playing some GeoGuessr, then come back in a couple of hours. Go and get some food, have a stretch, use the lavatory if you need to, whatever. Walk your dog, pet your cat, feed your tortoise, whatever. And then come back in a couple of hours, make yourself a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, whatever, or even a hot chocolate. Get yourself cozy, and we'll play some GeoGuessr together, and that'll be really, really fun. Strain the spuds. Man, I said that without reading it first. Good. I kind of wish I hadn't said that, but never mind. Anyway, but yeah, we're gonna go and say hello to Laura. Say hello, and I'll be back in a couple of hours. So I'll see you then. All right. I'll see you in a bit. All right. Look after yourselves. Be good. And if you can't be good, Be careful. I'll see you later. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.